E3 2006 kicked off today, and IGN's got you covered. We have developer interviews, playable PlayStation 3, as well as your Wii. Let's go inside and get the fun started. I'm here at the Microsoft booth at E3. We get some one-on-one times with developers and producers of your favorite games. Yesterday made quite a splash at the press conference, so let's go see what they have on the show floor. So this is kind of a step away from what Microsoft and Xbox 360 and Xbox is usually known for, kind of more of a kid-oriented game. Where do you see things going with that?
Yeah, one of the things we did with Xbox One is we really catered to the hardcore to prove that Microsoft could make great games. But one of the things we want to do with Xbox 360 is not only to continue to cater to the hardcore with games like Gears of War, but we also want to attract the casual audience, the female audience, and the kids audience with franchises like Viva Pinata.
I'm here with Kevin in front of Crackdown. Kevin, can you tell me a little bit about this game?
Crackdown's a freeform open world that allows users to explore a world, punish some gang members that are infiltrating the citizens. Basically, they're the law, and they get to do whatever they want in the world to stop the crime.
As a consumer, what would make me necessarily want to play this particular action game versus all the other ones that are out there?
Well, we definitely believe that the player is the hero of the game, and we kind of want to instill a feeling of heroism and being a part of something that is much larger than himself. I think when people played Halo, while it's an excellent first-person shooter game, they really got into the mindset of the Master Chief, and that so much depended on him that they basically saw themselves as him. That's the same sort of feeling we want to monopolize in To Human.
You guys demanded playable PlayStation 3 on the show floor, and you got it. Let's go get our hands on this thing. I'm here with Alex at the Sony booth down here at E3. Alex, so you've had a great press conference, a solid showing here at E3. What are you bringing to the table this year?
Well, this is a really exciting year for Sony at this E3. First and foremost, we have PlayStation 3 playable for the first time on the show floor. We also have brand new products for PlayStation 2 and PlayStation Portable, including God of War 2. We have a new SOCOM franchise. We have Loco Roco for PSP, so all sorts of new and fun titles available.
I'm here showing Resistance Fall of Man, launch title, first-person shooter for the PlayStation 3. It's a first-person shooter, as I said before, containing elements of military action and unnerving horror. We've got a bunch of creative weapons, like, for example, the Hedgehog, which is a grenade you throw out into the environment. It rises up and shoots out hundreds of little spikes into the environment, gets the enemies, gets all the physics objects. It looks really cool, and that's an example of something that we just wouldn't have been able to do on the PlayStation 2.
So Warhawk made quite the impression at the press conference. You were just telling me how fun it is to finally be able to show it because it's out from behind closed doors. How long did it take you to work on this while it was still being a secret?
This game originally started out as a PS2 title, and before we made the switch to PS3, so we've been working on it a long time. It's really excited to actually see it out on the floor now.
So are there any original elements that you took from the original PlayStation release for this one?
Well, really, this is a reimagining. We took sort of the absolute core of the game, the fact that you have this combination fighter plane and gunship, and that's what we started from. And then from there, we just built out and built an entire new world around the core gameplay of the original.
I'm here with Nina, producer of Heavenly Sword. Nina, this is sex and death in the making. This is awesome. Everybody's just been so excited. Definitely one of the must-see games of the show. Where did you get the idea?
The idea? Well, I mean, we love Kung Fu, Wuxia, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Hero, that kind of stuff. That's the inspiration.
How did you come up with the character, and what's the story behind the heroine?
The heroine, well, she takes up Heavenly Sword, the Heavenly Sword. Unfortunately, it's not really meant for a mere mortal. But she's taking it up in revenge because, the Evil King, he's come, he's wiped out the village, and she wants revenge. But it's too powerful, and death and destruction, it's killing her.
Welcome, Nintendo fans. I know you've all been excited about the Wii controller, and we've gotten a backstage tour as to what the Wii actually has to offer. Let's go check out and see what Nintendo has for us at this year's E3. I'm here at the Nintendo booth with Eric, who's going to take us on a tour of the Wii section of Nintendo. Hello, Eric.
Hello, hello.
So we're right in front of Super Mario Galaxy. Tell me a little bit about how this plays on the next gen.
Obviously, this is one of our big guns for the Wii console. Plays like a dream, like any Mario game, as you'd expect. It's Mario. You're taking place in space. You've got planets. You're flying between planets. It's really an experience you got to feel.
So what makes this Mario different from the ones that were previous to it?
Right, well, the main thing is the control scheme. Uses the Wii remote and the nunchuck attachment in totally new ways. You know, you're swinging the Wii remote to do a spin move. You know, it's got all the classic moves you're going to expect. You know, triple jump, all the stuff from Mario 64. But it's got all this new stuff. You know, you can basically grab onto stars and float through the air. You're using the pointer to interact with the environment in totally new ways. Not only that, but every planet has its own unique gravity. So there is no up or down. So you may be upside down. You may be, you know, flying through the air. You may be like, you know, floating. Everything goes on. It's crazy.
Okay, so Legend of Zelda, huge line behind us. Obviously, this is the one that everybody's talking about.
Another one of the huge guns we got here. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, all new control scheme. You know, widescreen, beautiful game. It's the best Zelda we've ever made. You know, hands down. It's incredible. It's gorgeous. You know, players here are getting to experience the all new control scheme. You know, basically using the Wii remote to aim where your arrows are firing. You know, pulling back, using that. Firing arrows at people. You know, basically you can use the nunchuck attachment to shield bash people and knock them out, and then hit them with a slice attack. You know, basically that's the A button to attack, and it's really it's a great experience, and I think people can feel a lot more attached to Zelda this way. You know, you feel like you're in the game a lot more with the Wii remote.
So Metroid Prime 3 Corruption.
All those FPS fans out there, I know, are just freaking out about this game, and for good reason. You know, we've been talking long and hard about how the Wii remote basically is the ultimate FPS control scheme, and this proves it. Like, all these people, you know, basically what it is, it's an extension of your arm. You know, you see Samus's cannon right there. All you have to do is move your arm and point where you want it to shoot, and you can be shooting people. The best way I could describe it is I'm a big PC FPS fan, and I'm crazy about this because it's so accurate, so much faster than dual analog. You know, I can be jumping, running and jumping, shooting people down, moving, jumping, shooting up, you know, just doing crazy moves that I could never pull off, you know, in previous control schemes. You know, it's just a great way to show off everything the Wii remote can do.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us and taking us on the tour. The Wii controller looks great. We've had an excellent time. Hope to see you again soon.
Take care.
Thanks.
See you, beautiful.
We came, we saw, we conquered. E3 2006 Day 1. That's a wrap.